Hello everyone, how's it doing? You guys doing good too? I'm doing good too. Let's get today's video session. Here we go. After this, welcome back to my session once again, guys. It's been some time. Let's rock and roll once again. Here we go. Woo! Remember this? I hope you guys remember it anyway. So anyway, today's session is gonna be really interesting. Woo! This music is rock and roll, boss. Look at it, man. Whoa! I can't control myself. Okay, hope you're enjoying the music, everybody. Absolutely mind-blowing. So that's Streets of Rage 3 on the Sega Mega Drive, as you all know. So welcome back onto my video session once again. In today's session, we are going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch, yeah? Do you remember in my previous discussion, we were talking about Nintendo Switch, Sony PlayStation 5, and Microsoft Xbox Series X. We were talking about stuff like that. But today is different. It is still focused on that, but you ain't gonna believe it. Something just got added in the list. Oh no. You aren't gonna believe it. Do you remember SNK Neo Geo AS? Back in the 1990s. A technically superior system which was comparable to Sega Mega Drive and Super Nintendo. But you're probably thinking, if this system was superior, you ain't gonna believe this, because like, if we look at Sega Mega Drive and Super Nintendo, they were 16-bit games console. But the SNK Neo Geo AS was a 32-bit. Yeah! Back in the 1990! Right at the start of 1990! That was crazy, yeah, man. But what stopped the SNK Neo Geo AS not to get to the top and, you know, becoming more popular than these machines? Why didn't that happen? You know, the one thing I can see is the price tag. It was the price. It was at the SNK Neo Geo AS was this one about £399.99. Oh my gosh. It's £400. The damn thing was. That is flipping expensive. Oh no. Who can pay £399.99 back in 1990? It wasn't only that. A minimum game will cost on that system. You see, this system was on cartridges. Yeah? And the minimum price it was on £500. Oh my god. £500 minimum price. No, that it doesn't end there. It goes 500, 1,000, 1,500, £2,000. Oh my god. 2,000 for a cartridge. That is crazy, man. Crazy. I remember, I think it was Casino Encounter. It's a pretty good game that was. How much did it cost? £1,500. Oh, look, think about this. When we look at Sega Mega Drive and Super Nintendo, there were price tags between the consoles were around about, I don't know, about £129, something like that. Something like that, under 29 to £30. But the cartridges on that systems were $39.99 minimum. If they're more expensive, they were $49.99. Uh, they even could be 59.99, but it's still quite cheap considering what was Neo Geo cartridges doing. £500, cheapest. Some can be 250, but it's still too much. It's still too much because I don't think a lot of the cartridges on that system should have been $39.99. That technology was really, really expensive. It was too expensive. If you don't know that, the SNK Neo Geo AES was a direct arcade cabinet power. It was good as the arcade cabinets. It was actually like that. The price tag made the system didn't sell so well. And that's what happened to this system. Now, the story unfolds more. If we look at, they're mentioning these things called SNK Neo Geo 1, SNK Neo Geo 2, SNK Neo Geo 3. The story doesn't finish there. The story continues. It continues, man. Do you know SNK? I released a thing called SNK Neo Geo 1. Do you know what that was? The SNK Neo Geo 1 was SNK Neo Geo Mini. Do you remember the small arcade cabinet they released? Guess what? It's one of the mini games consoles. It's popular. Congratulations to SNK. Finally, the first ever system is popular. It's popular, man. They've done a good job on it. We know SNK released the Neo Geo AES, then there is SNK Neo Geo CD, then there is SNK Neo Geo CD Z. Now Neo Geo CD was single speed, Neo Geo CD Z was twin speed. It's faster. Loading times were quicker. Then after follow up that, they released a thing called SNK Neo Geo Pocket. Monochrome, black and white version. They got a bit excited on that. They thought, we've got this black and white version, it might succeed. The way it was going, it was doing so well. But when they bought the SNK Neo Geo Pocket Color, they put Metal Slug against Pokemon. Comparable to Nintendo Game Boy Color. They did that. And that's what the SNK Neo Geo Pocket Color got defeated by the Nintendo Game Boy Color. That's what it was. But I'm telling you, the story is changing. Okay, let's go back there. SNK Neo Geo 1 is a SNK Neo Geo mini games console. It's become popular. Congratulations. Now, what is the SNK Neo Geo 2? What is that? The SNK Neo Geo 2, it's an arcade stick. What? An arcade stick? What the heck are we going to do with an arcade stick? No. This thing was called a SNK Neo Geo Arcade Stick Pro. Basically, this arcade stick is not an arcade stick. So basically, it's an arcade stick, yeah, we know. But it's a games console. It's 2-in-1. So you get an arcade stick, as you will play your games with an arcade style, but it's got pre-installed games. What an amazing thing. Also, you can add more games. There's a video on YouTube where you can go and see it, how to do it. You can install something in there and you can add more games in the Arcade Stick Pro. It's really good, man. It's a very beautiful looking system. And it's a games console. Yeah, I can stick it to a games console. Pretty good, man. You can add another arcade stick Pro on there, or you can put the SNK Neo Geo Mini game controllers. You can put that on there. So finally, what is the SNK Neo Geo 3? Is that released? No. The SNK Neo Geo 3 is the system you're gonna reckon force with. You know what that is? The SNK Neo Geo 3 is the latest games console. Now understand this. SNK Neo Geo Mini is popular. SNK Neo Geo Acoustic Pro is popular. Well done. Twice the popularity with SNK now. Can they get the popularity the third time? Keep on listening. You'll soon find out. After this. SNK Neo Geo 3, man. Nintendo Switch, Sony PlayStation 5, Microsoft Xbox Series X. What's gonna happen on the market when this thing comes out? Will it do anything? You'll soon find out. Streets of Rage 3! Woohoo! Ja, 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 what? Will we get Streets of Rage 4? That's a big question. I'm gonna give you such incredible information, you're gonna go bonkers. People don't thought SNK Neo Geo 3 is up to it. Okay. SNK Neo Geo 3 is the latest games console from SNK. Now, previously, if you was listening to my video before, I was saying that SNK Neo Geo 3 is just powerful as Sony PlayStation 4 and Microsoft Xbox One. So what's going on with it now? It's been said the SNK Neo Geo 3, it's not powered Sony PlayStation 4 and it's not Microsoft Xbox One. So what is it then? What can it be? Is it same power as Sony PlayStation 5 and Microsoft Xbox Series X? Guess what? It's more powerful than Sony PlayStation 5. Whoa, check it out, dudes. I am not kidding with you guys. I read about it. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna believe my eyes. I'm gonna believe it. That SNK Neo Geo 3 is more powerful than Sony PlayStation 5. What about the Microsoft Xbox Series X? Well, Microsoft Xbox Series X is the most powerful console on the market. And one of the worst system on the market, which doesn't sell so well. The SNK Neo Geo 3 is more powerful than a Microsoft Xbox Series X. Oh my gosh! It's absolutely crazy, man. What's gonna happen now? What's gonna happen? Now understand this. Nintendo Switch, right, is the least powerful system, but delivering high quality games. Even the Nintendo Switch doesn't have better games than Nintendo GameCube, man. And I always say that. It doesn't have better games than Nintendo GameCube. Can you imagine that? It doesn't have better games than that. That's why the Panasonic Q, it's on a very strong stand. Because a lot of people know about that. Even people who buy Nintendo Switches, they don't enjoy as much. Then people still go by the Panasonic Q games console. Because Panasonic Q games console plays Nintendo GameCube games. Yeah? And Nintendo GameCube games are one of the finest games on any gaming console I've ever seen. Now, the Nintendo Switch might be the least powerful system, but it's defeating Sony PlayStation 5 and Microsoft Xbox Series X by miles. So what's the story now? What's the next chapter? If the SNK Neo Geo 3 is the latest games console from SNK, and it's really powerful, but I understand this Sony PlayStation 5 and Microsoft Xbox Series X, they were really powerful. Against the Nintendo Switch, what happened? A powerful system's lost. They're losing miserably because they got really poor games. That's the biggest thing about these two consoles from Sony and Microsoft. And Nintendo is holding itself because it's got more powerful and high quality games. Now, I don't know much about the SNK Neo Geo 3 right now at this stage. Now we know it's more powerful, yeah? The point here is that Samurai Shodown, King of Fighters XV will be coming on there. Yeah, you'll get them games on there. And you'll get new versions of Metal Slug, Fatal Fury. And what? Does it just stand for SNK games? But these games are in proper 3D this time. This machine's really powerful in 3D hardware. Companies like Sonic Team have been delivering disaster games for Sonic games. Doesn't matter. Don't worry about that. I'm very disappointed with Sonic Team, what they've been doing in Sonic games. They've been releasing terrible games. Sonic Team will be on my SNK Neo Geo 3. What? It's gonna be on there. If you remember, Sonic Team released a game called Sonic Pocket Adventure on the SNK Neo Geo Pocket Color. It was on there. Now the Sonic Team's Sonic Pocket Adventure 2 is gonna come out. It's gonna be on the SNK Neo Geo 3. It's gonna come on there. It's an exclusive game to the SNK system, isn't it? Really? Originally it was as a portable system, but this time it's not portable, is it? And Sonic Team's on there. You will be getting games from other Sega departments like Yu Suzuki, Shenmue 4, maybe, Virtua Fighter Esports. Wow! You know why Virtua Fighter Esports is coming on there? Because SNK is made for fighting games, isn't it? It's gonna come on there. It's gonna be popular, I'm telling you, man. It flopped on the Sony PlayStation 5 and Microsoft Xbox Series X. It flopped on there. It was a massive flop. But can the SNK Neo Geo 3 make Virtua Fighter Esports popular? Who knows? Daytona USA. You'll probably get a new version of that. Maybe Ferrari F355 Challenge 2, but might come on there. You might be able to get something like that on there. We don't know for certain. Right. More games confirmed. Don't know if this can be definite. Capcom, I think is going to be releasing Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 5. It's a party game. SNK is the system of fighting games. So Street Fighter 5 will be coming on there. Oh, if Street Fighter 5 comes on there, Street Fighter 6 will come on there. What about Monster Hunter? Because the latest was the Monster Hunter Rise on Nintendo Switch, isn't it? They might release Monster Hunter on as well. Can you see what's going on there now? Now this is becoming really massive. You're getting SNK and third-party games from companies like Sega, Capcom. Pretty good, isn't it? Pretty neat. What's happening now? When the SNK Neo Geo 3 comes out, you see SNK Neo Geo 3 is just it's not a real name. Because SNK Neo Geo 1 was SNK Neo Geo Mini. SNK Neo Geo 2 was SNK Arcade Stick Pro. Can you see? The name's changed. Now the SNK Neo Geo 3 doesn't have a name. Soon you're going to get design, what it looks like, and the power underneath the body of the system. It's been said the SNK Neo Geo 3 will be released in 2022, this year. Maybe in Japan. Yeah, it might come this year. because what was happening before all the problems we had. That's why they couldn't get all the things ready for the system. I couldn't release like in 2020 or 2021. Didn't happen. But now in the year 2022, SNK Neo Geo 3 will be coming. Can this machine be really popular? Because Sony, Microsoft better be scared of it. Already, Sony and Microsoft systems are flopping miserably by Nintendo Switch. When SNK Neo Geo 3 takes place, it's going to be devastating. If I'm not wrong, it can be SNK Neo Geo 3 can wipe out the Sony PlayStation 5 and Microsoft Xbox Series X. It can get rid of them. When Nintendo Switch and SNK Neo Geo 3 are on the market, on the other side you got Sony PlayStation 5 and Microsoft Xbox Series X. If you remember few articles writing this thing, I thought it was ridiculous. It doesn't matter if the machine's not powerful. They go, it's not gonna compete against them. Then the Sony and the Microsoft system. Wow. But the story's changed now. Now what they're saying, the SNK Neo Geo 3 will be competing against Sony PS5 and Microsoft Xbox Series X. Oh no. You're in serious danger now. This console will be at a competitive price. Not like the previous videos thought they were doing. And the prices on the games are going to be good. This is going to be a big challenge, man. It's going to be a big competition. But I really think Sony PS5 and Microsoft Xbox Series X won't have a chance to even compete against this system. No way. SNK is going to give you really good launch games. It's going to be a very good launch. It's going to give you quality games with some SNK and third-party games on launch. Don't know how much they are, but it's going to be happening. There's some people on YouTube listen to the videos, just find some more. There are some information on there. Soon, more and more information will come. But I'm just looking forward. If I can get some images on the SNK Neo Geo 3, I will show them to you. So it'll be really interesting. So Nintendo Switch is really popular right now. It's doing the rounds. But you know what? I am disappointed in Nintendo Switch in a way. Even it's popular, some people tend to get bored of that system pretty quickly because it's got some games on there, but it's not enough. It's only got games like Mario Kart 8, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Splatoon 2, Super Mario Odyssey, Monster Hunter Rise. Is that really enough? Not really, because I think it's missing a lot of Nintendo GameCube exclusives, man. I always say that. It's not releasing any of the Nintendo GameCube exclusives, man. This is really disappointing. Really, really disappointing. I'm not going to go through them games all. But there's quite a lot of Nintendo GameCube games that I'm really, really after, man. I always wanted to see them again. But it makes you buy the Panasonic Q because to play these games again, man. Because they're really, really a big thing. They were pretty important titles when even the times on Nintendo GameCube era. A lot of people will go back to them. They'll buy the Panasonic Q Games console again and buy these games again. Trust me, the 12 games I own on the Nintendo GameCube in Japanese, because I bought them on Panasonic Q, yeah, they're much better than the Nintendo Switch games. I'm very surprised Nintendo Switch got them current sales, man. Even without these games. It's extraordinary. Pretty extraordinary. The 12 games I own on the Nintendo GameCube are better games than Nintendo Switch. Trust me on that. It is still disappointing because they should have bought these licenses or, the developers to come back. But they're just not there. Even, titles like Mario Strikers Charged. It hasn't progressed. Mario Strikers Charged, Mario Tennis GC, that was called on that. Paper Mario, Luigi Mansion. I don't think they improved. Even Wario World. There's never been a 3D platform on Wario games, have they? I mean, if you look at some of these Nintendo exclusives, there's much more than this. I'm not going to go through the list. But even if you look at these titles, these similar ones have appeared on the Nintendo Switch. But they haven't improved, have they? Really? They haven't improved a bit. The original Nintendo GameCube. The reason I'm just mentioning these Nintendo GameCube games, because these same titles are on Nintendo Switch. But the problem with them, even having these same titles, they haven't improved. No, they haven't improved at all. But there's some other Nintendo GameCube exclusives are not even on Nintendo Switch at all. Even some third-party games, they're not even available on there. It's a great shame, because if you want to play them titles again, you're about Panasonic Q again. So anyway, Nintendo Switch has a least powered low-end system, whatever you want to call it, is knocking the crap out of Sony PS5 and Microsoft Xbox Series X. It's going to be huge changes when you're going to see SNK Neo Geo 3. I can't wait to see the name of the console, design, and the price. I can't wait to see that. It's going to be massive, this system is. So I hope you guys liked my video session today. And I've given you depth knowledge on what's going to be happening in the future. The future is massive. Yeah? It's really massive. My personal favorite is the Panasonic Q Games console. I mean, having the Nintendo GameCube games on that system, man. Nintendo GameCube holds the greatest games, the most amazing games on any games console. No joke. This is very serious concept, man. They have never been beaten. And that's why I think Nintendo 64 Mini. Nintendo didn't release that. He was scared, because if that comes out and becomes popular, he had to release the Nintendo GameCube. And if he released that, that system would have been massive. It would have been really, really a huge success if he releases this time, I'm telling you. There were problems at that time when Nintendo GameCube was out, but it still achieved pretty good sales, I would say. It did pretty good. Panasonic Q was very, very expensive. But now, look at people. They're buying it because they know it's really, really good. Because of its, multimedia features. And Nintendo GameCube games are one of the most amazing games you can play on any games console. So there you have it. Hope you liked my video today. Give your likes, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.